you liked the video, consider subscribing. Just push the subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell icon there, you'll be notified when I have new content. I really need to apologize for the quality of this whole video. I've ran into a lot of issues, but needless to say, I bought a new microphone and it doesn't work neither. So the quality was so poor I can't even use this intro. So let's get started on day 2. So we're back to working on the wheelchair ramp. We have the demolition done. Got that finished yesterday. We got some of the materials. I brought some of the materials over. Finishing up getting things cleared up so that we can start setting the 4x4 post in concrete. So I removed the gravel and the dirt, and there's one of my tricks there is to put everything onto a tarp. I'm sure other people do that also, but it was kind of something I do on every job site. It was originally done just to keep the mess down, but it seems to work really well because you can move the dirt around later, and it also keeps the mess down. And I separate my soil from the rock. If that's like in this job here, I can separate the rock from the soil, and when it goes back on, I can put it back on separate. So I've dug my hole here and gonna put in my cardboard forms, and now we're digging the second and third hole. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put these two together. I'm gonna put them together in the concrete. One will be the post for the handrail, and the other will be the end point of the wheelchair ramp. And it's going pretty well here. Just getting my measurements, and you will have to look for your particular job site and location. See exactly what the requirements for the minimum width on the wheelchair ramp. Where I'm at, it's 37 inches. And it's pretty standard, I believe, across the country. And also Canada, I believe. But I'm just checking the minimum requirements here. And then I ran into a problem on this. So, got down about 18 inches and hit a solid concrete slab under there. We have no idea what that thing was for. Slab runs a good distance. There's no other way around this thing, so I dug it out as best I could. Got it as deep as I could, and we're gonna go with it because these posts are also going to be put in place with a steel bracket, and it will have 5-inch, half-inch, 5-inch long bolts ran all the way through. So they're going to be secured to the deck very well, and they're secured in other places also. So we're going to go with it. So I'm double checking my measurements up top. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't show it. Double check my measurements again. Of course, the way I do these seems to make them much longer than they actually are. If I put in longer days and went longer with the job every day, this could be a much shorter job. But I have responsibilities early before I get on the job site, and I'm also going daily and picking up more materials because we couldn't get them delivered. Home Depot and Lowe's were looking at 3 weeks to a month to get a delivery. So I'm picking up all the materials in my pickup truck, and so that we can avoid having a huge load on my truck and spending a full day moving materials. I've been stopping every morning and picking up a few pieces and bringing them to the site. Generally, you're going to have to go to the hardware store every day anyway. For instance, I have to go this morning to pick up some smaller bolts that we ended up needing. So, yeah, generally you end up making a daily trip to the hardware store anyway. So, and while I'm there, I pick up another 5 pieces of wood and a couple more 4x4s. And so I've done that every day and pretty much have everything that we need. We're getting close to having everything on the site. So I'm putting the other 4x4 in. I'm going to make sure I get some distance. It's going to have a handrail on it. And I want there to be some distance from the handrail for the ramp. So I'm just going to put just a little piece of 2x4 in there as a spacer. And unfortunately, the camera overheated here, and this is the end of our footage. At the end of all of this, I will make a compilation video, and I'll cut out all this extra, and it'll be just the bare bones on how to install this ramp, how to build this ramp. But in the meantime, follow me daily. You can see what happens. Like this, you can see the camera overheated. You can see the little things that you're going to run into when you do these types of jobs. So remember to like, share, and subscribe. And they may do it that way, but that's the way I do it. We'll see you next time.